All right, Grand Rising, guys. I hope that you woke up feeling grateful and that you have done some positive affirmations and shifted your frequency high. As always, TikTok, it's two or more that get you through the door. So stop, pause, find your two. If you're not finding them, then this one's not for you. So maybe the next one will be. Let's dive right in and see what's taking place here. I do feel like there is some sort of unexpected money coming in. I have heard that or seen that about 3 freaking times today. So if you've been experiencing financial drought, roadblocks, things of that nature, you can expect something to take place here for you. Okay. This is coming in very unexpectedly. Okay. And just for you. Look, it's going to bring you some sort of stability here. Okay. You're making some growth. All right. You have a natural glow about you, and you have this ability to carry a lot of things with you and not break. Okay. Tiger's Eye is also showing through here. Now, I've also been picking up on Genesis. Yesterday, I was also picking up on the energy of like you volunteered to come here. So you've been of service, and you may have had to have put yourself out and been of service without getting monetary energy in the back. But I heard something about like actually getting put on the payroll. Okay. So you could have gone through this trial tribulation period to see if you are doing this because you're passionate about it, or if you're doing whatever you're doing for the money, so to speak. Okay. So we have the hammer here, being persistent. You could have been seeing things like the woodpecker. Okay. That speaks of spiritually of being persistent. All right. So something that you have been working on. Okay. You could have also been cleaning and organizing your space, or just your home in general. Maybe you're still doing some spring cleaning. We do have a karmic relationship. Okay. Learning lessons. Okay. Repetitive lessons. So something that keeps on cycling back around towards you. I'm also getting a pain in my shoulder here, so that might be significant for somebody. All right. Maybe this friend has a pain or an arm issue, rotor cuff or something. I don't know. Okay. I'm not going to try to pretend to know. But we're finding more stability. Okay. Somebody could be interrogating themselves on why they repetitively do these things to themselves. Okay. You could have had resentment towards this person, or this person could have had resentment towards you. Okay. Take it and place it. TikTok, if you are not knowledgeable, I have been making some protection boxes. This one is a personalized box. For the intuitive, it has numbers, it has planetaries, it has symbols. Okay. It holds a standard size of tarot cards. So if you're not getting your box yet, you should go take a look. First come, first serve. All right. So let's continue on. Let's find out what is going on here with this palm tree. Okay. I feel like somebody tried to capture you from taking flight. Okay. That's almost what it feels like here, because I was getting a lot of videos regarding untangling a bird's foot from some sort of like wire or string or something of that nature. Okay. So let's see. What is this growth, please, and thank you. Also, I feel like there's a lot about this operating out of duality, okay? Incorporating your shadow side. Okay, not a lot of people can do that. All right, so yeah, we have protecting, okay? As I say that, protecting yourself, the final push, remembering you're almost there, you're so close to success, okay? So what is this sabotaging? You could have also been hearing a lot about people getting karma. A few days ago, I was mentioning here that somebody was going to be going to jail. So you could be hearing of people going to jail, getting caught up, just things going wrong in their lives, okay? Take it and place it. It will be different for each and every one of you, all right? So you could have been doing some resting recently, okay? Maybe you have been trying to relax more, finding peace and quiet. You could have also had some moments where you're just finding joy and having some laughter, okay, with family, friends, soul tribe friends, and family, okay? This almost feels like resting after the war. And a few days ago, I think it was, or even yesterday, I put out a reading talking about the marathon that you had been placed on, okay? and like you almost not making it. And I'm seeing like your spirit guides picking you up and literally carrying you past the finish line. Okay. So there is some sort of karmic that is in turmoil because they expected you to give up and you're too persistent. You are a warrior. Okay. 505. So there is a lot of change that's coming in here. You could be seeing a lot of fives. Okay. Now, I also got healing with horses. So somebody could actually be healing with horses, or this is the healing that's taking place in the fire horse year. Okay, let's look at this turmoil of the karmic. I think it's because you let go of this person. You started to love on yourself. Yes, okay. So somebody's feeling extremely guilty. They're in turmoil here. So this was somebody that didn't want to let go of negativity. Okay. They're having some sort of moment where they totally have to just give it all up. You're triggering the shit out of them. They could have been involved in some sort of a scandal. Okay. So again, scandalous activity, very sneaky to try to bring you down or to try to gain off your downfall. Okay. Take it and place it. Now, let's see, guys, the continuation of this for TikTok is going to be over on the YT. So please go make sure you check it out. Give it a like, give it a share, subscribe. Okay. Let's look at this protecting. Let's look at this, this almost there, making some growth, the final push. Let's look at this 9 of Wands. Look, taking leadership to close out cycles. Okay. This is fated to take place here. There's a lot of good luck on your side. Taking authority. Okay. With reason. With reason, taking authority with reason. Okay. I just got a drop down from my Facebook that said, keep it going. All right. So there is this energy of being pushed on by your spirit team to just keep going. Okay. I was getting this the other day with Dory. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Okay. You're almost there and people know this. And that's why they're coming so hard for you. There is always the breakdown before the breakthrough. I'm getting the lightning bolt with money here. So something that's happening unexpectedly. In the blink of an eye. Okay. You're building a lot of confidence. Okay. You're growing in confidence in yourself and in what you're doing. All right. Somebody could have tried to put a lot of burdens on you and make you feel overloaded. But look, again, you're growing. You're seeing growth. Okay. You have been very patient for this spiritual inheritance to come in for you. You are getting some sort of rewards because you continuously got back up and worked on the damn thing. Okay, so there is change coming. Tell me about this 4 of Swords, please. You could be regrouping after thinking one particular way, okay? Like a single-minded point of view, like I should do this and I should do that and this is what I should get out of it, okay? Sometimes what we want isn't what the divine wants for us, and sometimes we have to go through things we don't understand in order to get the most fruitful outcome for ourselves, okay? So, yeah, something that you didn't see. Something that was happening repetitively, being blind to your situation on having to continuously meet a stalemate, okay? Something you didn't see was some sort of a karmic in behind the scenes here, okay? That is now going to have to give up. They're being triggered, okay? You keep on pivoting. I've been hearing that word, pivot. You know, like friends trying to get the couch up the freaking stairwell. Yes, pivot. Pivot. Okay, you are pivoting. You're too strong. You're too smart. You're too intellectual. You're too tapped the fuck in. Okay, let's look at this total collapse. Because whatever you're doing, they can't stop you. Okay, so we do have somebody here that is having some sort of total collapse because they're in an unhappy home. They have a lack of security. They are going through betrayals themselves, okay? They could be going through some sort of a separation. Their family could be separating, okay? This could be happening to a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. You are triggering the hell out of them. They put on a false front, okay? They're having a lot of arguments over this betrayal, all right? That's what I'm seeing here, okay? They could have tried to put you in this energy and now it's returning to them, okay? So let's take a look at this Emperor that is in full power and stability. Oh my goodness, it's on the floor again. You got options. You've got options, okay? Maybe you didn't realize your own value and what you bring to the table, but you are starting to understand that now. Okay. We do have this energy of redemption. So this almost feels like you're gaining something back, okay? And I'm drawn over to this pendant that I made that has a mustard seed in it. So holding on to just a mustard seed of faith or of hope within yourself, boss energy, okay? So you have options where maybe you thought you didn't have options, okay? Let's continue on, guys. Yeah, see, balance is here. Balance is definitely here. Okay, so you could have to make some sort of financial decision, or you're going to make a financial decision. You could have to, again, you're budgeting, okay? You could have had to make some decisions because your budget was a little bit tight. Okay, we go through those situations where we are up and the game is on, and then we fall back down again. Again, this is universal laws, guys. Whatever goes up must come down. Whatever goes down must come back up. But we are going on to calmer waters here, okay? So let's see about whatever this is, a state of relaxation and regrouping, okay? You may have a difficult decision to have to make about working on something. And I'm being reminded of the reading that I put over on my IG in regards to reconciling or fixing or merging with a friendship type of energy here. So it goes from the action of thinking about it and planning it to putting things into action. 11:01 on the timer for a new beginning here, okay? So this karmic relationship could have been a past friend of yours, okay, that you have the option and the opportunity to mend with. 11:14, okay? So somebody could feel caught in the middle, okay? Let's talk about this Two of Swords. Tell me more. Yeah, see, somebody feels caught in the middle. They feel extremely burdened by something. A burnout energy as well. So there could have been this energy of like somebody that is constantly trying to cause you turmoil, and they're resenting you, and because you're triggering the shit out of them, okay? Because you're a good mom, you're happy. This person could have been trying to make you struggle financially, okay? Trying to place karma on you that belongs to them, okay? This person consistently does this. Okay, this is something that they do. This is bringing transformation in though. Okay, and I'm drawn over to like how my picture is hanging up here, and it reminds me of those that were up on top are going to be plucked out. Okay, the shifting of roles, basically. So let's look at this Ten of Wands. Tell me more. This could have been an uncomfortable period of time, but I don't think that it was lasting very long. Okay, we have the Magician taking initiative. With your talents and skills, okay? So this is what you could have been doing. You know, you had this period of rest, relaxation. You couldn't place exactly why you were feeling this way. You could have just needed to rest, and that's something that you aren't aware of. Like you were always go, 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 go. That sitting and receiving in Empress mode means that you understand your value, understand your worth. And when you sit in that position, and you're doing things out of passion, you raise your frequency, okay? So you're learning how to balance the scales out here before you burn out, okay? So you're taking some sort of initiative here, okay? Working on something. Now, I feel like this initiative, this push, this into something here is being handed by the divine. You could have also recently had some sort of gift or talent, or somebody from the past coming back that you thought you'd lost, okay? So let's look at this, this Queen of Cups over here, okay? Somebody could be resentful of the fact that you are just loving, that you're nurturing, that you're caring, that you have a good home, okay? Yeah, there's a Queen of Cups over here that was being very deceitful, spying, thinking that something is unfair, okay? They have a lack of conscience. So there is somebody here. Look, they're going through a tower moment. Whoever this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is, I'm getting a Cancerian energy, okay? They are under turmoil. They are going through it because they had a false front. So they could have been lying, scheming, being deceitful, trying to defame you, okay? Yes, they could have been working with a Queen of Wands energy, trying to create chaos for you. They could have been saying that you were a witch, or they could have been working with witchy things. They could have been putting you in jars, taking a place it, guys, not trying to add to anything, okay? This person thought it was funny, okay, to cause misery for you. They thought that it was funny to cause misery for you, but you found stability even still. Okay, so that's why this person is in turmoil. They're getting some sort of backlash now. Okay, they could actually be going through some sort of chest something or other going on here. I am feeling tightness within the chest. Again, I'm not a medical practitioner or anything, guys, but I do feel things when I'm tapping in, and it feels almost like, yes, karma. It feels almost like a heart issue, or like their heavy anxiety, feels like claustrophobia, feels like things are closing in on them. Okay. All right, let's look at this, this palm tree and this flexibility. You could have been on a tight budget. You're juggling life, but you're doing a great job. Keep it up. Okay. You could have been asked to do some meditation. Okay. So we have some sort of obsession, infatuation, adoration, addiction. I'm looking at some sort of like adoration. Okay. Somebody could be adoring the fuck out of how you are adapting to everything. All right. Somebody could have been obsessed with your growth as well. Again, when you have people that are on the back end hating the shit out of you guys, you will always have somebody else on this side that is admiring the shit out of you. So where you place your mind and place your energy and your thought process, that's what's going to grow. So don't mind the karmics over here. Don't pay them any attention, guys. Let the divine handle that on the back end, okay? So somebody is infatuated with how you adapt, okay? Now, I was picking up on Cancer Ribbon, a hope for cure, the daffodils, okay? So this person could be dealing with some of that, all right? Let's look at this magician. Again, magic. You could be a magical person, Stranger Things, telekinesis, telepathy. You could just be a fucking master manifester, okay? You think it happens, okay? Yeah, some sort of manifestation is coming in for you. This may be bringing you some sort of unexpected money, okay? You have the infinite capacity for creation, all right? And it's because you stopped chasing it. Again, that's the power of detachment, guys. Yeah, which we're working with today with that Venus energy, the law of detachment. So you are not chasing anything, all right? And that's why you didn't chase this person either, okay? And that's what brought them turmoil. Oh, Lord Tundran. Okay, let's see. What is going on over here with this Tower and this Queen of Wands? This Queen of Cups, this Tower, and this Queen of Wands. Tell me more. Somebody is learning a lesson, okay? Distance. You've distanced yourself from somebody here. There could be a divine masculine also working. I'm also getting this Queen of Wands energy here is a masculine energy, okay? So a Queen of Cups, so a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio working with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius masculine, but in feminine energy, okay? Heartbroken, shattered, destroyed. So there could have been some sort of separation between these two. Somebody could have been placed into jail, which could have been the separation. Again, somebody's got to learn some sort of fucking lesson here. They are in regret for what the fuck they're doing because lies are being exposed here. And they were extremely fucking stubborn when it was coming to you and trying to stop you from making any kind of money or from being successful, from being seen, okay? They wanted you to be stuck. That's what's happening here, okay? So something is happening in the present moment. Right now. Maybe you're just staying in the moment, okay? Let's look at this obsession, this addiction to flexibility, juggling life, a new boo, flirtations. You could be in the energy of learning to juggle life. You could have a new love for yourself, a new love for a passion, a project, things of that nature, guys. You could just have a new love coming in here. Again, somebody is infatuated. This could be a new boo, okay, so to speak. Maybe you're just talking to somebody, all right, but remaining flexible, being adaptable, learning each other, okay? So let's look at this rebuilding. We're not chasing. Tell me more. Supersize me. Somebody that was doing something excessively, all right? Overindulgence on a repetitive basis. So that's what's burdening somebody here, okay? Maybe you were just doing too much. Maybe you just needed to let something go. This doing too much and always in this go, 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 go energy could be what is sabotaging your manifestations from coming in. You need to know your own value and your own worth and have it being drawn to you, okay? What is this overindulgence, this excessive? I feel like somebody started doing too much and overindulging in doing some sort of divination on you because you didn't chase them. Because they're triggered, okay? Tell me more about this Tower moment. What is this sudden change? The cleanse, ridding of negativity. Again, there's some sort of heart-to-heart. Being blunt and honest is causing destruction, okay? Ridding of negativity. So again, yesterday I put out a reading on my TikTok account talking about tree service and how something needed to be taken down because it was a hazard to other people. Okay, so this person could be getting taken out because they are so negative. Okay, tell me more. Guys, if you ever like to book a personal reading, please reach out to me. I will never reach out to you. And if you ever want to purchase any of my copper wired jewelry or anything that I personally make, you can find it at Tenacious Tammy's Treasures through the Linktree in bio, on my Facebook or on my TikTok account. Okay. Look, yeah, somebody is numbing, okay? Numbing themselves. Because this lesson that they're learning right now, it has to do with their irrational behavior of thinking something was fucking funny. It's not funny anymore. It's not funny anymore for them, okay? They could be going through some sort of addictive behavior. This was a key player in the bullshit happening for you, okay? They decided to roll the dice. They decided to gamble with whatever the hell this is to try to get some sort of scandal going, okay? And it didn't work. So now they're reminiscing about your friendship and about how perhaps money was good when they were in your energy, okay? How everything just worked when they were in your energy, okay? You could also be an activator. You could have activated their awakening process, okay? Look, now they want some sort of commitment. Now they want some sort of commitment, or you wanted commitment here and they neglected to give it to you, okay? Unsatisfied, unappreciated, okay? They didn't expect you to run the other direction. I'm just saying, again, flipping back, right back to reminiscing, okay? So let me get one final card here, guys, to end this out. I'm not going to keep this reading too long here. Let's get something from the Akashic Tarot to see what might be coming through for you right now. If this has been resonating, again, guys, somebody's had a breakdown right now. This key player that thought something was funny and doing something persistently, trying to cause you to be in turmoil and lying on you. You've made some sort of growth, okay? This person is in fear because you just keep on standing up for yourself. You keep on exposing their fucking lies here. They could be really not happy right now. I'm really drawn to the tissues that this person is holding. God is teaching them a fucking lesson here. This chapter is closing out. There is change, okay? There is change coming. Tell me what we need to know regarding this reading and some sort of an outcome. I'm getting you're really strong, okay? And you got a lot of angels around you right now. Look, Queen of Scrolls is here. I'm helping you to move into a new level of wisdom and understanding. You could be a teacher, okay? You could be helpful in communication, or this person, there's a readiness to learn. Friendships develop into deeper love. So, again, I don't know what this means for you guys. But be aware of any noises, bumps, thumps, drop downs, notifications, things of that nature that might be happening when you are listening to my readings, okay? There will always be signs for you. Even a gurgle in your stomach during one particular part, okay? Be hyper aware of yourself. So it says, she could be a teacher to you in some way or offer a friendship that could develop into a deeper love. This woman could be helpful to you in some projects requiring communication. She may be an author, a marketer, a publisher. If you're a writer, she may be someone who assists you in getting published. The Queen of Scrolls could also represent you or a woman in your life getting a position in a field related to communication or academics, such as counseling, teaching, marketing, or publishing. I'm trying to talk quickly, guys, because my battery or my storage is running low. That may also be significant here for someone. Says this card indicates a phase of deepening understanding and readiness to learn. It's the perfect time for personal growth and expansive learning. Whether it's mind, body, or spirit-centered, open the mysteries that are hidden in the Akashic Scrolls and step through the door of knowledge. All right, guys, that is your reading for today. If anybody would ever like to donate or energetically circulate their gratitude towards me, everything can be done through my PayPal link. It's at Tarot Tammy, at symbol TAROT TAMMY, no extras, no numbers. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. And I hope that you have some sort of personal experience of God for yourself. Peace out.